all of them. We start with Jimmy Vico, 6th, 4 years ago, the Frenchman, who's a co-holder of the European record at 9.86. And great to see that China are represented. He's twice done 9.99 for the Chinese record. Su Bingjian, and listen to the roar for him. Su, 9.99 in the semi-final. The up-and-coming man, Traven Brunel, the 20-year-old. NCAA champion last year, 2nd this year, 2nd in the World Juniors, and he's run 9.86. Traven Brunel, what an experience for him. His first senior final. Mike Rogers, so consistent. He was 6th 2 years ago, twice the American champion, and he's got a best of 9.85. Countless times under 10 seconds. And there, here's the great man, the greatest sprinter in history, Usain Bolt. The winner in 2009, in 9.58, the world record. The winner in 2013 in Moscow when he ran 9.77. An interrupted season because of injuries. Just, is he ready now? Only just made it to the final from a semi-final near collapse. Tyson Gay then, the man who won in 2007, came back to take silver in 2009. Really won triple gold back in 2007. 9.69, the US record holder, 2nd equal fastest of all time. The 2005 champion, and 2nd last time, unbeaten for 2 years, 5 times in the area of 9.74 to 9.78 this year. From the USA, it's Justin Gatlin. Much the fastest in the semi-finals to qualify for this final. Gatlin going in lane 7. Lane 8, we have a man who set 3 world records. Twice the bronze medalist in these championships.
Excuse me.
This could be his 100th time under 10 seconds. Asafa Powell of Jamaica goes in lane 8. Like Gay and Bat Gatlin, born in 1982. And then another up-and-coming man, the 20-year-old from Canada, Andre de Grasse. Double wins in the American Collegiate Championships. Double win also in the Pan American Games. He's run 9.95 and 9.75 with wind assistance. De Grasse completes a stellar lineup for this fantastically anticipated race for the 100 meters title in the World Championships. We've heard tremendous roar from the crowd in greeting these athletes, and it'll go down to very, very shortly. Eyes peeled towards the start of the 100 meters. Vico, Su, Brumel, Rogers, Bolt, Gay, Gatlin, Powell, de Grasse.
That's that.
Usain Bolt in 5 with the former champions Gay and Gatlin outside him in lanes 6 and 7. The 100 meters final. What's on the start when you get? Well, certainly tremendous start by Gatlin further out and Bolt into his stride now. Those two coming clear of the field now, and it's Gatlin and Bolt. And who's going to win it? It's very close, but it's the great man, I think. It's Bolt. He's found the speed when he needs it. Who could almost doubt it? We knew it would be close. But the clock is showing 9.79 and Bolt is celebrating. But Gatlin has to yield for the first time for a couple of years. That is arguably the greatest victory we've seen from Bolt, because it's the first time he's come into a major global final, not been the favourite, and been under huge pressure. You knew he was going to win at 50 metres because his start was okay. It's never a brilliant start, but it was good enough that he was in the hunt, and Gatlin felt the pressure. Yeah, Gatlin felt the pressure on the last on his shoulder. The first time this year maybe that Gatlin's had anybody close to him. It wasn't just anybody, it was Usain Bolt. And the time's gone up on the screen, and Bolt has just seen that, and it's 100
You know what? I saw for me.
No one's got that close to him in a major race, but it doesn't matter at the distance.
He looked like he dropped down.
Who was third? I'd like to see the race again because at the end, I think
If you close like
we are up 6 meters at that race. Just trying to run for the line.
me have a funny
when you go over the finish line.
Convincingly. And what a brilliant bronze.
I saw for a little Chinese boy. Wait, I'm coming in something.
9.92.
I think
He's
he's
had a
gonna like
fabulous
Alcalá.
season. A little bit of an outside bet in the outside lane. No one was talking about DeGrasse, and he has delivered in style. But Usain Bolt, I suspect, might look back on this gold medal, if not equal to his Olympic titles, then maybe just behind it, because this was the one that many people thought he might lose. He is a great champion, and once again, he's underlined his status as the greatest sprinter in history. Cometh the hour, cometh the Jamaican, he is unstoppable. And in fact, we heralded DeGrasse. They've given a tie for the bronze. Both DeGrasse and Brunel on 9.92, ahead of Rogers 9.94. Well, Bolt's third title at 100 metres, and he joins Carl Lewis and Maurice Green, the three-time world 100-metre champions.
Look at how I'm going both town that.
Say, Rob, I think he is really pleased with this. It's not been a great season for him. He struggled a little bit with injury, but to come back and to keep the crowd.
You want him medal?
I think that race, as you said, was showing the calibre of the man. It really was. Marvellous run. Watch again. He didn't get a great start, really, but it was a good start. That's the thing.
See there?
What's up for the weird on the
Down.
He knows he's in trouble. He's starting to overstride. He's fumbling. He's going all over the place.
Last one.
Stretching. And he knows. When he looked across there.
Yeah, the race
You
close.
knew at 50 metres, Bolt was going to win. And it's the first time this season that Justin Gatlin has been put under pressure. He's had an almost unmatchable series of sub-9.8s. He's been brilliant this year, and it's not as if he completely crumbled in this final, because he ran 9.80, but he made 9.77 in the It was a lot easier than that. He was tight, he was tense, he knew what was at stake, and maybe that's what marks Usain Bolt out above the others. Even though he knows how much is on the line, he still somehow manages to find it and never folds to the pressure. And a little bit more on those times as well, because there was a little headwind there, 0.5 metres per second. Turn down the other way, that would have been perhaps 100th of a second quicker. So that just shows just how high quality that run by Bolt was. And indeed, Gatlin's running is still the same sort of time that he has been running all year. But he found the master. Just that little bit, but only 100 if you look at how easy he was with his 9.77 in the semi-final, it shows you exactly what pressure can do on the big occasion. Great performances. We're obviously talking a lot about Bolt and Gatlin. Brilliant performances from Trayvon Bromell. It's only his first senior season, and he's taken the bronze medal, as has DeGrasse of Canada with a lifetime best. So there will be 4 men on the podium, 1 Jamaican, 2 Americans, and a Canadian as well. Another interesting fact, Asafa Powell did not break 10 seconds, Peter. He still lives on that 99. We are seeing in some events a slight changing of the guard. And in fact, you've got the 2 20-year-olds sharing the bronze medal. Okay, Bolt and Gatlin are older, but Gay was 6th, Powell was 7th, so the former top men of the sprint a few years back were well beaten. The headlines have already been written for tomorrow, and now the reggae music begins around the Olympic Stadium, just as it did here in 2008 when he won his first global crown over 100 metres. This
But look how far he was. He went in the way down.
I think the
I tell you, but that's the boy and Eddie Gatlin right now.
Asafa put out his best.
Asafa draw back in the race. And that's my life with him. He draw back. look at never run.
And yet in spite of that, and the injuries, and the difficult
Watch Gatlin, man, watch Gatlin. Hey, Gatlin, I'm fight for
another championship and yet another season
Yo,
as the number
Gatlin,
one.
I'm fighting.
Meters. He is, without question, the greatest of all
I
time.
Relax and comfortable to me.
No, man, he nearly no go qualify, you know. He's tumble this man, you know.
But what's on the man? Remember, so you say about around 2 or almost a year.
Pressure got to him, I think about 50
So if you see come out there.
He was just tensing up, Gavin. He wasn't looking relaxed like he was in the city.
Yeah, you come and get us in was looking at relax. He's not relaxed because you see him stumble this morning.
Actually, the winning margin is irrelevant. It's
He ready now. I know he ready. He ready
It's
now.
the measure of the man to beat someone who's in the form of his life, and we have to say that about Gatlin. With so many sub-9.8s, he's never been running better, and he's still competing.
Go
To lose, didn't he? Really?
Yeah,
But in the end, he got everything he wanted from
Safa. Me not like the lane of Safa get.
Get him. It's a tough lane. So right there, so Asafa is
Can you then you come in before
There he is on the
Safa?
head-on shot. Gatlin
Yeah,
still in the
Safa heels up way down there, so. I think until last thing come.
Really
Second
struggling
last.
there. Gatlin's form really
Man, he's up.
last 20
That's
minutes.
all. I like the always do. Me tell you, say me don't want to see me always.
like
He's up,
go
man.
in the 4x1 door. And him
Chilean Fraser, eh?
in the 4x1.
A brilliant win given the season he's had.
Old mother would have there right there, sir.
But he hasn't raced that.
Did he?
That's the other thing, Peter, has he? He hasn't done many at all. He certainly has not. He started with a beach 100 metres in Rio, and then he
Glad he gets
came,
it
of
all.
course, and ran in London, and did pretty well,
You don't
987.
get that? You are with that?
But then
You
have to go
got
back
in
for
father, that's
training.
another man there.
And he's had one 200 metre outing as well. It's a very, very thin season. It's not the ideal preparation by any means. But he's shown you
I'm family then
well,
too
we've
much,
still got
man.
the 2 minutes to go. That should be quite an interesting race after this, shouldn't it?
And he don't get a good start, you
You
know.
could argue he's going to be even. He's going to be better in the 200 metres.
Oh, what?
But Gatlin, 19.57 this
Gatlin
season,
look like he might
19.68 this
pitch.
season. Bolt
Then you
hasn't
look
got
like
anywhere
Gatlin
near
could
that.
nearly go
But then he
over
was
the
nowhere
mark,
near
you know.
9.74,
What,
which
the
was
push out himself,
Gatlin's
look, man.
season's best over the 100 metres. And in the end, it didn't matter.
Bullshit on the 9.58. Left them.
Remember, so don't say I'm best shape, you know, so.
A once-in-a-generation athlete.
Watch him go dance now.
Well, I bust that, you know.
Well, the crowd is
Yeah, he
waiting
did
for
not chuck up
that.
his mouth and him sleep.
You know, this
And
is the
incidentally, if
ties
you're
again
wondering
in
how that
the
camera's
Oh,
actually
ain't coming.
doing that shot, there's a
The
cameraman on
American
a
dance floor, American
Segway, one of
come up.
those crazy
Yeah,
two-wheel
that's
upright
it.
motorbikes.
Jesus!
I think Bolt was wanting him to move actually and get out of the way. Just look at his form then throughout the race on this head-on shot, just concentrating on Bolt. Head down, nice. He got a decent start by his standards, didn't he? But
Yeah,
then
and
the
he stopped
power
running,
really
so-
was switched on here. Very focused, very determined. Knew he had to run all out. The key was he didn't get a bad start, which meant he wasn't that extra half yard behind Gatlin at 50 metres.
There's a Gatlin knows about 50 meters.
Wonderful moments for the Chinese who've remained in the stadium. A great,
Asafa,
great race and a great night. The results of the men's
Asafa,
100 metres, gold to Usain Bolt
And the
in
American they come up
9.79,
left,
silver to Justin Gatlin in 9.80, and the bronze tied Traven Brunel and Andre de Grasse at 9.92.
Try. What's going to do it?
I think that's the first time we've seen a World Championship sprint medal shared since Sean Crawford and Kim Collins shared the bronze in the 200 back in Edmonton. It doesn't happen very often.
No more events. I'm still a video. So what? I'm still a video.
But we see them, I call them out here, you commented and tell you what we're going on. But at least we have a goal. Eh? The first one.
No, they said the goal. We just have to win it.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you very much enjoyed this second night of athletics.